Hello, good evening, and welcome to the first episode of Spark TV's first and so far only panel show, Why So Serious? Tonight, in front of our studio audience, our panel will be discussing film in more ways than Demi Moore has shown us her breasts, which is, as far as I recall, 2 or 3 times.
Serious.
My name is Nathan Wood, and tonight on the dark side we've got Sea Cadet of the Year 2001 and voted best looking in 2002-2003 at the Springwell Young Offender Institute, Paul Brett. And thank you. You can clap if you want. And with him we've got organiser of the recent comic relief event and probably the world's greatest mullet, Tony Mars. And on the light side we've got comedian and organiser of Laughaholics Anonymous, Luke Milford, and accompanying him is Ginger Dan. Now that's out of the way, we'll go into round 1. This round will basically be general movie trivia. 1 question for each panel, and if you get it wrong, other team steal. Question 1 shall go to Luke or Dan. Other than being the highest paid TV star ever, what does Charlie Sheen hold the world record for?
Most consecutive wins.
Most consecutive wins at what, Dan? I will need citation.
It being Charlie Sheen. He's Charlie Sheen. He wins. It's what he does. Luke, would you claim it?
Oh, not only that, he's winning 24/7. That's that's a record that can't be beat. Every day he wakes up and he's not dead, which I think a lot of people will agree that's a miracle. He's continuing on that record.
Okay, I will have to press you on a serious answer though.
Is it longest running documentary?
It's not, unfortunately.
Really, 2.5 Men went for a long time.
If you're not going to take it seriously, I will have to throw it to the other side.
I don't know what it is. Just give it there.
I'll pass it over. Do you have any idea, gentlemen, other than being the highest paid TV star ever, what does Charlie Sheen hold the world record for?
Was it the fastest to 1 million followers on Twitter?
It is indeed.
Yes.
And a point goes to your side, unlucky gentlemen.
We were funny at those.
Congrats, friends.
Nice.
Question 2. Paul, Tony. Actress Sissy Spacek played the title character in the film Carrie, but what did she do the night before filming to maintain continuity and to, quote, get in character?
I think because she's got a very fruitly spelt name. I think she just used to just put it on a Scrabble board and just see how the most points you could actually get on it.
Have you seen the film Carrie?
Nah.
It's by no means related to any sort of board game. Certainly not Scrabble.
Fair enough.
So it's not that. Can I press you any further? You're aware of it, yeah? She at the end, it goes like this right at the end. I'll ruin it for you, alright.
Is this the one where she's a prostitute?
No, right.
That's a different film you saw.
The final shot, the camera's coming in, there's a grave because she's dead, right?
Man, that's awesome.
That's Carrie, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I was just talking about
Thank
the
you.
reenactment. That was bitching.
That's how it goes. Does that help?
I thought that was Harry Potter.
I haven't seen Harry Potter.
We know it,
know
apparently,
it.
so we can throw it.
Throw it to them, they know. 2 options.
Two
First
options.
one, take it if you want. She went home and had a mother abuser.
Well, I heard this. I don't think that was ever.
Well, if that sure shot was there, I'm going to go with she got in the shower and got cast members to throw tampons at her.
Oh, we've all been there. God, that takes me back to my school years.
Point for us.
Not really.
Oh,
It wasn't tampons. It was just excrement. No, seriously. I know that you know the answer. So.
She would sleep in pig's blood, I believe.
She
slept in pig's blood?
She slept.
Ironically, that's actually what I did.
What the fuck is wrong with this woman?
She's getting into character.
Getting into character. You didn't see that guy who played Alex from A Clockwork Orange just think, I need to get into character, let's go rape somebody and smash someone's face in with a crowbar. Nobody sleeps in pig's blood.
There's so much you don't know about Malcolm McDowell.
But if you go to South Shields on a Friday night, there's a lot of young lads getting in character for Alex on a Friday night.
I've heard this. It goes down a storm.
Yeah.
I've seen Clockwork Orange.
There's a campaign to get a milk bar opened, I heard.
So congratulations, point for you. Unfortunate gents. It's still ones each, so not so bad. Next question for the light side. What did Jodie Foster of Silence of the Lambs and Jane Lynch of Role Models have in common?
Can I watch a show that just sounds like a stain? It's like, it's glee all over it.
I think, aren't they both women that Paul Brett has had sex with but hasn't told anyone because he doesn't like to brag?
I think
It's possible.
I'm going to go with yes, but they don't know about it.
Oh, very good.
He taught Mike Tyson everything he knows.
There's nothing better than a Rohypnol reference on a comedy panel show.
was-
Any idea? Then, okay, Jodie Foster,
They've
Jane Lynch.
both got a bad case of lesbian face.
Lesbian face.
Yeah.
You could take that further. You could both say they are actual full-on blown lesbians.
They will get a point for that.
Yeah, I'll give you points for that.
Sweet.
Close
that was
enough.
totally accidental, wasn't it?
Totally accidental, of course. Okay, next question to the dark side. I'll be honest, I think it's mainly Paul who's really holding the dark side moniker. I can't really take you seriously with that hair, Tony.
Yeah, he's got like the tattoos, the black clothing, and I'm just sitting here with a mullet and an Only Fools and Horses t-shirt.
Yeah.
Still slightly darker than them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony just looks like the young lad Paul may be grooming for later. Oh, coming on this panel show will be brilliant.
There's no way about it. He's definitely grooming us. I love it when he does that.
When you say grooming, do you mean checking his hair for nicks like gorillas do? Or do you actually mean he's going to bum him senseless?
It's both. He just plays my hair afterwards.
Oh, tender lover. It's often been an accusation level.
We often cuddle. We often cuddle.
Okay,
After the rape.
which singer stroke actress famously spoke the following? I'll put a voice on.
Whenever I watch TV and see those poor starving kids all over the world, I can't help but cry. I mean, I'd love to be skinny like that, but not with all those flies and death and stuff.
Who said that? So
Bob
she said
Geldof.
it wasn't. Don't be so silly. Bob Geldof was never a singer.
And I often listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You. And
Oh, well, now I know who it is.
Are you implying you know the answer,
To
Paul?
sneak away into the answer, yes, I believe it's Mariah Carey.
Ironically,
it
that's
is
actually
Mariah
what she
Carey.
was singing about in All I Want for Christmas Is You. Just a photo of her really, really skinny.
Yeah, apparently she's good and precious. No.
Oh, wow.
Is that a thing that
Oh yeah,
exists?
she isn't that, isn't she?
Yeah, she's like she plays
she's-
social worker.
Yeah, but I think that film's like so depressing. People want to slag it off because oh, it's terrible. What? The struggle of that woman, the triumph. You can't slag that film off, so I don't think.
Like, what's it called? Schindler's List.
Yeah, yeah, it's like you can't-
you
you
can't
can't
slag
say
off
anything
Schindler's
bad
List,
about
because
it,
Schindler's
yeah.
fucking list, goddammit.
Yeah.
How do you have no soul?
Didn't even put it in alphabetical order. The list Schindler. So no, it's like a nightmare when you see Paul.
Half-arse, isn't it?
I know,
Yeah.
there's no effort whatsoever.
If
You
you're
know,
going
they
to compile a directory of dead Jews, you want it at
The
least
organised-
alphabetised. Next question to the light side. which very famous actor stated that he doesn't think there's anything particularly wrong with hitting a woman if she's a bitch or hysterical or bloody-minded continually, then he'll do it.
Is that me dad?
Yeah, it was his dad. Yeah. I didn't know you knew your dad, Luke.
I know. I've just heard stories about him.
Would it help if I do an accent? Should I do an impression? I don't think there's anything particularly wrong
Oh,
with
it's,
hitting.
it's Sean
It's
Connery.
Sean Connery, of course.
It's a shit impressionist of Sean Connery said that.
But you've got the point. Do you want the point? Fuck you. I'll rescind that point. You don't get anything. Do you want to say Sean Connery and get a
Yeah, I
point?
just think Sean Connery.
Well done.
What I
Point to
love
the
is
dark
Sean
side.
Connery can get away with fucking anything because of his voice. He
He's
could
Sean.
say anything. He could walk up to you, tell you he wants to rape your mum, stab your dad, and then just like rip your tits off. You'd be like, oh, I like
I'd
your
have a
voice.
problem with that, I'll be honest.
I think everyone here would have a problem with that.
To be honest, I don't give a shit if it's Sean Connery. I'd take issues with that. You know, if it was
Okay, trust me.
Charlie Sheen, though.
I had tits, but Sean Connery took me.
Charlie Sheen, though, if reverting back to the previous question, he gets away with everything, doesn't he? I think you were making this point to me earlier, where it's like Chris Brown can't beat up Rihanna because that's bad and wrong, which it is. But
But
Charlie,
is it? Because Rihanna, crimes against music, she deserves a bit of a slap.
oh man,
I don't, for the record, I don't condone the abuse of anyone, women or otherwise.
Don't feel
okay.
comfortable with hurting you anymore. It's Liam Neeson free.
but no, me and you were talking about it, Paul, wasn't it? Like he can't beat on Rihanna because that's bad and wrong, which again it is. But Charlie Sheen, he's slapping up prostitutes and snorting drugs off
That's
the
fine
dead
'cause they're
bodies.
prostitutes
Prostitutes.
and stuff, well,
Prostitutes.
All right, that's okay then.
But it's still wrong,
My
still
mistake.
wrong.
I just thought it was because it was Charlie Sheen.
Next
It's like,
question.
I just think
Okay, time for the dark side. Another question for you lot there. Who won sexiest pig? Sexiest? That's not right. Next question for the dark side. Who won sexist pig of the year award from the Alliance of Women Film Journalists this year? And also, as an additional caveat to that, a clue. In the last 15 years, he's also won an award for being a man of the year.
I think we all know that was me.
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell and Tony.
Yeah.
It was
We
neither
shared
of
the
those two.
award.
Why do you deserve it? It's sexist, not sexiest.
I know, because bitches gotta learn. Bitches gotta learn.
Strange, it's not what I've got written down on the card. Any idea?
Sexist pick and Man of the Year.
No, he didn't win them in the same year.
No, Man of the Year, like 15 years prior to that.
Within the last 15
Right.
years, he's won an award for being man of the year.
I'm assuming from a different firm then.
No, there might be the same one.
Because like how can you get like Man of the Year for 15 years off the same people?
Didn't
and
win
then
it
just
15
all of a
years
sudden
in a
win
row.
it?
Once
I think I
in
know
the
who
last
it is.
15.
I know who it
Like,
is.
did this guy like just like kind of like hug and love a woman for like 15 years straight and then just like punch through a pack of feminists just immediately afterwards?
That sounds like sanitary towels. I need a pack of feminists.
What I think they're trying to trick us here, because a man can still be something else. And you've mentioned Pig, who won a sheep herding competition even though he wasn't a sheep, and who hasn't done enough for a while. I think the answer is Babe.
Babe, Pig in the City. I'm going to give you a point for that. The answer I've got is Mel Gibson, who is in. Well, sorry. What they should have wrote here on the card was alcoholic, anti-Semitic, woman-beating Mel Gibson. If you want to use his official title. But Mel Gibson was the answer. I'll give you a point for Pig anyway.
Did he
That's
really
fine.
beat a woman though?
Of course he did. He's a knob.
But is that okay though? Because he was in Lethal Weapon.
Because when he did it, he just went.
No, it doesn't count because he was in Lethal Weapon 3.
I like Lethal Weapon 3.
Which one's the one with Jet Li in?
Lethal Weapon 4.
Gents, we can continue this later because we're going to move on to round 2. In round 2 of the show, our panellists will be shown some very famous clips from films and they'll try to guess what exactly the character in the clip is reacting to. So here's the first clip from the record-breaking film Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
And your own, whether he is as unclear, pray he remains ignorant.
You mean if he knows about it, then...
Unhinge it. In the past, only after extracting the last exquisite use or influence, you will attempt to resist.
No, I think Harry's remembering what Dumbledore did to him at Wizard Camp.
Oh.
Wizard Camp also being the name of Harry and Ron's gay porn.
No, I've seen this film. It's a snake. It's a big snake. I bet you it's a snake. No worries, I'm telling you, it's a snake.
Him and Ron had been for a hefty curry on the night before. That's the morning after that.
Oh man, I'm still going with.
I'll tell you what you can do is if you've got an answer, you can buzz in.
Oh,
What on earth was that?
that was our buzzer. That's actually the sound Harry's making at the end.
For a bonus point, if you want to tell me what that says.
That means give us the point, Nathan.
What's ours? Oh, what the
That's
hell?
quite easy.
That's
That's an obvious one. That's as far as things go. It's a little bit camp. It's almost so kitsch that it's good though. It's better than that. Do it again. Terrific.
What's it say?
Anyway, we were answering the question with, is it a snake?
Is it a snake?
It's not a fucking snake.
It's a massive snake. I've seen one of these films that had a fucking snake in it.
There's a few Harry Potter films. The answer is.
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh right. Do you really know the answer?
Yeah.
Go on then.
It's actually being trained to not be penetrated. Mind penetration, but penetrated is
You've
just funny,
rescued
is
it at the last minute, at the 11th hour. You got it. He's reacting
It's 12 hours
to.
in a day? Actually, there's 24. Okay, I don't even know why I said that. Just continue with your humour.
You've rescued it at the 11th hour. Harry is reacting to mental defence classes.
Oh, wow.
So you do get a point there.
It's not a fucking snake.
That's bullshit.
There's a snake in that film
Written down there
somewhere.
in shouty writing.
Mental
films before
defence.
You're not getting
Really?
confused with the Samuel Jackson one. Snakes on a plane.
Is that?
Second clip is from the film The Mist, and here it is now.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Any
long
idea
swear word?
what he's reacting to in the film The Mist? I've got it at home, and one of the extras on the DVDs. You can watch it in colour, or you can watch it in black and white. That's a bit of trivia for you there. I watched it in colour. It doesn't change the outcome of the film. What is he reacting to? That is the penultimate scene What happens? Why is he reacting like that? Any ideas, gentlemen?
I know the answer, but I have to know the answer. I feel bad.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You can go straight for the answer.
I can make the answer quite funny. Because
Go
what
on then.
happened was quite hilarious. Like, there's about 4 survivors left, but he's only got 3 bullets in his gun. They're all going to die, so yeah. Kills his son,
Yep.
and the 2 people in the back, because he's selfless like that. What he's reacting to there is he's gotten out, thinking the aliens are going to kill him, but people have come to save them, so now he's killed his son, his 6-year-old son, and he didn't have to.
Also,
What's the ending for him? Does he just turn around to the
Yeah,
screen?
there's like the saviour coming, that is the end,
That is
that is
the
the
end.
end.
That's the end.
the military come in and rescue him after he's popped one into his
Oh,
son.
bugger.
Which,
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't think he's that fussed about his son. It's the fit blonde that he was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, because his wife's
gutted. Because his wife, I think his wife died a while ago.
Hang on. Actually, thinking on it, I've seen this film. The fit blonde. Are you referring to the old age pensioner in the back of his car? Because he only kills 3 people and 2 of them are elderly. I'm sure.
pretty sure there's a fit blonde in the car
I
beside
think,
him.
yeah, I think there is, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Was
Is
it
that-
you,
but that would
Nathan?
make it
Are
4
you
bullets.
bigging yourself up?
Yeah. He's popped one on me before. Any answer? You've got it right anyway, so you get the point there. He's just shot his kid. That's what's written down there in less shouty writing this time. The next round brings porn into the mix, and what better stage of the evening than to bring porn into the mix? Our panellists will be told they've got a movie title, and you've got no more than 30 seconds, that's no more, to have a bit of a confer, a bit of a discussion between yourselves, and come up with the best porn title and best plot relating to the film. Then I'll choose how many points and which team gets them. The first title we have is The Lost Boys. You need a plot and a title relating to the original movie. 30 seconds, just start now. Okay, through the show.
Christ, no.
About vampires.
I can only read this.
It is about vampires. It's about it's about vampires.
The Lost, how is it?
Lost Boys. No, the Lost Boys is about vampires. It's got Kiefer Sutherland from 24. Is it? Yeah.
I already came up with some bullshit anyway.
That's awesome.
Fuck is this music?
You put Aslan in this one.
Yeah, big boys.
Time's up, right, that's it. Okay, 30 seconds, it's done and dusted. Officers and gentlemen, little Richard Gere reference there for you. We will firstly go to Paul and Tony. What did you discuss? The Lost Boys, of course, the original vampires. Bit of homoeroticism involved. Kiefer Sutherland, of course. Anything on that?
No. We got The Lost Bones.
The Lost Bones?
Yeah, it's got fuck all to do with the original movie. It's about 2 scantily dressed female explorers who go to an island where everyone has an erection all the time and they have many sex.
He wouldn't believe me. It wasn't a Peter Pan movie.
I thought it was about
I told him
the
it
kids
was about
from Peter
vampires,
Pan.
but he came up with that. But then, if it was a Peter Pan movie, I don't understand how we got to that. I thought I was team
No, I
captain. I thought I had some authority.
I didn't know it had to be anything
He
to
is
do with
team
the
captain.
original thing.
I'm going to have to overrule you. Go to Paul. What are you going to go with as your answer, Paul?
I didn't actually have an answer myself. I basically wasted all my time telling them it was The Lost Boys, was a vampire movie. I just want some closure. I am team captain, and I have authority.
So you're going with...
I'm going with his answer, but I wanted him to know I'm letting him go with that answer.
I see, okay. Do we have anything better to offer on this side?
We got the Lodge Boys.
Large boys.
Yeah,
Very good.
I don't know how you got a plot for it. I just got that title and was like, yeah.
I'm a big dick, really. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, the vampires, if you wanted to be. But I mean,
I'm going with... You're going to get... let's decide. We'll say it's out of 10 points. You get 5 points for that because it was pretty good. Okay. The next title, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. 30 seconds, starting now.
yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with that, yeah.
Right. That's about 30 seconds. I think that... Have you got anything? Got your answer sorted?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it yet. Got your answer sorted?
Yep.
Don't tell me it yet. Right. You can tell me it now.
Well, I was
Hold
told-
on. Team captain.
Did you listen to my idea?
Go.
It's called The Lion, the Witch, and the Disrobe. It's not actually. It's called The Lion, the Bitch, and the Disrobe. I just got that wrong.
Still, man.
The Lion, the Bitch, and the Disrobe.
Yeah.
So that's including an animal.
Kind
Lion.
of. Oh no, it's clever.
Go on
It's
then.
clever. It's about this bitch, right? She meets one of the Detroit Lions, the American sports stars. His name's Aslan, ironically. And they go into this magical kingdom, which is what he calls his bedroom, and they have lots of sex.
Sounds good. And the disrobe is the take the clothes off.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Anything more perverse to offer?
We had the lion and the bitch in the wardrobe, which is just as far as we're aware, we kind of established it would just be, you know, when you go on like pirating sites like LimeWire, and you're trying to download like the Lion King, but it ain't the Lion King, it's something else entirely. So yeah, it would be that clip. That would be what you get. Just that kind of like 30 seconds of a lion just doing a girl in a wardrobe.
Can we change ours to just the Detroit Lions? Because I heard 2 gay guys having sex in a bathroom in a nightclub, and it just sounded like it was more fun. I mean, they were really going for it, you know what I mean? All I heard was like the slapping the lines together and...
Oh, the loin.
The lions,
bitch
man.
in the
Yeah,
wardrobe.
man. That's what we're going for. It's not even gay. This is
It's
just
not even gay.
sexual.
Very similar answers there, so I think we'll go with, we'll share the spoils and we'll go 3 points apiece. Why not? Right, the crew of the show have recently had the pleasure of remaking some classics in cinema in 60-second format, a microcosm, if you were, of the initial film. So we're going to play some clips, and the first team to guess correctly what it is wins the points. Here is the first clip.
I forgot. You're a man.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. It's just that all men are sure it's never happened to them. But all women have done it at some point in their lives. You do the man.
You don't think I can tell the difference?
No.
Get out of here.
Oh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
Paul's team.
Is this when Harry met Sally?
It is indeed.
You know what I love? He's seen his shifty eyes and his uncertainty. It's like he's thinking, I've never seen a woman orgasm before. I need to figure out what this might look like.
If you know Jay, that's very much a possibility.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although it was Alex with the shifty eyes, but still, we'll leave it.
It's funny because I know how much you know that film.
Are you a fan of Harry Met Sally?
Yes.
This
I
guy
got
watched
dumped
it on
and I watched it on repeat for like 2 weeks.
Big tub of ice cream.
No, I was eating Cocoa Pops out of a wok. That's heartbreak. That's fucking heartbreak, man.
Whoever made applaud him for that, like.
Why not just straight out of the box?
Because it was bigger. And it
So you
symbolised
can
my
fit like 2
heartbreak.
boxes of Cocoa Pops in.
Exactly.
And did you bean sprouts, water chestnuts in with them as well, or was it just the Cocoa Pops?
I needed everything just to be in that room, so I had like a loaf of bread and a heater, and I made toast on the bread and ate Cocoa Pops and just cried a lot and sent some aggressive text messages.
It sounds like the cold turkey scene out of Trainspotting, if I'm honest. Boarding yourself into a room with only the bare essentials. And the second clip. Here you go.
Would you tell us the nature of your relationship with Mr. Balls?
I had sex with him for about 1.5 years. I liked having sex with him. I like men who give me a lot of pleasure. He gave me a lot of pleasure.
Did you ever engage in any sadomasochistic activity?
What exactly did he have in mind, Mr. Corelli?
Did you ever tie him up?
No.
You never tied him up?
No. Johnny liked his hands too much. I like hands and fingers.
You use drugs, Mr. Trammell?
Sometimes.
Did you ever use drugs with Mr. Balls?
Sure.
What kind of drugs?
Cocaine. Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick? It's nice.
Oh.
I was hungry, and now
you're starving.
So we have to guess what that is.
I like his Primark plimsolls. Yeah, you've got to guess what that clip was.
it's the start of the worst porno ever.
It looks like the film me and Tony made last night.
I'm sure it does. I suppose you might as well utilise the buzzers if anyone has an answer. Yes, Paul.
I'm competitive enough to say that is, what the fuck is it? I want to say the usual suspect. Basic instinct.
Hold on, we've got a buzzer we can't give.
I think it's basic instinct.
It is basic instinct. It's still because if you can buzz all you want, but if you haven't got the answer,
I knew the
Can't
answer
get the
though.
point.
I wanted to say that answer, but then I could only think of the Usual Suspects.
It's a different film. That
But
is
it's
not
kinda the same
Kaiser
name.
Soze. I'm sorry if I've ruined it for you at home if you haven't seen it, but Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze. A little bit of time left now, so we're going to move on to round 5, which is essentially fastest finger first. Quickest one to buzz in, as long as you give me the right answer. You don't know the question, Luke.
Just said fast one to buzz in.
You didn't finish. Let me finish my sentence.
You said quickest one to buzz in wins.
With
Serena.
the right answer gets the point. I am Quizmaster,
Premature
and I
as
will
usual.
hold that against you. Okay, so
Mature
question.
as usual there, Daniel.
Can you stop interrupting me?
Nah.
Right, you're
help
my
it.
favourites again. I'm going to
Yeah.
rescind me saying I'm going to be like.
I apologise
slapping
for it
against
as
you.
well. It was silly of us to do.
Excellent.
Really
Okay.
sorry about that.
First question. True. Bear in mind, I will just be really strict with you now. True or false? The lion in the Wizard of Oz's costume was made from real lion. So, the lion in Wizard of Oz, it was a real lion. Was it skin and pelt and all that kind of stuff, or was it just made up? Was it synthetic? Fastest finger.
True.
You get a point for that. Well done.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
the costume was made out of like lion hair, but it wasn't just like in when Freddy got fingered, just like when he just put on the carcass. That would have been
Brandon
still-
Lee was shot dead by the props manager on the set of The Crow.
False.
True. It's right. False. You get a point. Okay, next question. Has Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst acted before?
Yes, in a porn film. I've seen it. It's very good. Best work to date.
So it wasn't Limp Bizkit then?
No, not that one.
See what I've done there?
I did.
Do you say yes, so you've got the point, but for a bonus point, can you tell me what it was he acted in? Apart from this... Go on then.
House.
Point for you lot. Okay.
House with...
He was in,
Yeah,
he was
Hugh
in
Laurie.
Fight Club, the video game as well. That was pretty epic.
What the hell?
Really?
He was in, oh.
I thought
He
we
was
were
an
not.
unlockable
Whoa,
character.
we're not allowed to talk about this.
Next question. Anthony Hopkins, when portraying Hannibal Lecter in the film Silence of the Lambs, he doesn't blink. Any of you will do.
I'm going to say false because that's bloody impossible.
Yeah, he does blink. Well done, you get a point for that. Okay, next one. True or false? Peter Jackson started out directing porn.
That's got to be true because the gay porn undertones come through in Frodo and Sam.
Say that again.
That's got to be true because the gay porn undertones come through.
Yeah,
in
there's
Frodo and
definitely
Sam.
homosexual
If he's not had
subtext.
previous experience with porn, then I'm not buying it.
I thought Lord of the Rings was a porno.
It was, yeah. It's got
Deeply,
Orlando Bloom.
deeply
The one I saw was.
The answer is false, despite the homoerotic undertone. It's false. Peter Jackson did not start out directing porn. It doesn't, however, say whether he hasn't directed it or not. It just he didn't start that. So maybe started making some student docs, and then maybe he went
Then
into
porn.
then went into porn, then Lord of the Rings. Okay, James Cameron's first feature film as a director. Any ideas what it was?
Is it Terminator or something?
It wasn't Terminator. That's big bucks.
That was pretty decent.
Aim lower.
Was it Piranhas 2?
It was. Did you read my
No,
card?
honestly,
Did you know
I
this?
No, I knew this
For a
because
bonus point,
believe
you've
that.
got the point, but for a bonus point, are you telling me the truth?
for a bonus point, I'm telling you the truth because it has. I can tell you, I've seen that film. It's awful. The world is attacked by flying piranhas that fly out the sea.
How does that work? They can't breathe.
I have no idea.
They lack the aerobic ability to breathe
No,
out water.
I honestly knew that.
I'll give you a few points for that. Well done.
Sweet.
Any idea what is the highest grossing film ever?
Justin Bieber the movie.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't bleep.
Buzz in.
Oh.
Flubber.
Flubber. He buzzes.
Oh, I love that film.
He buzzes in and he gets it wrong. You've blown it. Go on again. Then.
Rugrats 2, Return to Paris.
Let's keep doing this. Any
Rat Race. Was Rat Race not right?
Johnny
No,
English.
it's still not right.
Johnny English.
Keep going.
Scooby-Doo 2.
They don't have to be animal related.
Stuart Little.
They do have to be animal related.
The Wild. The Wild.
Cabin Fever.
That's horrific.
Madagascar.
Oh.
Do you have the right answer?
Is it Avatar?
It is Avatar.
Boo.
Oh no, I got approached by a porno. Honestly,
It did. A 3D.
a 3D porno because
3D
everybody's like,
Japanese
I've got to
porn.
go see that.
Jersey Shore the porn.
What?
The porn version of Jersey Shore.
No, let's not say Jersey Shore porn.
That's just
It
something
is-
you want to be true.
No, there is one though. There is one. I've seen it.
There's a
It's good.
royal wedding porno, so I hear.
Is it really?
There's a Big
Oh,
Bang
wow.
Theory one as well,
That's weird.
which is great because it's already got the title sorted. But they had to add an XXX parody on the end.
when they said we were discussing film today, I didn't realise it was going to mainly gravitate towards porn.
Well, the ones
You've not
around.
spent enough time with us, have you, Nathan?
Clearly not. Last question of the game. What is the name of Keanu Reeves' character in The Matrix?
Talentless gimp.
I'm giving you a point for that. You get a point.
We're going to go with Neo.
You get 5 points for that,
No.
because that is the right one, and that is the end of the game.
was
The final
Constantine.
scores are... Sorry, you finished, gentlemen?
Nah.
Go on, keep going. What was it?
I just thought it was Constantine, not Neo, but I was wrong, so carry on.
No,
it's fine.
Constantine's from the film Constantine. That's where it went wrong. Unfortunately, right. The points are 36 points to your team, 22.5 to your team, and so unfortunately you lose. But I think we're all winners here, in a way. So
Especially the audience.
Especially the audience. Oh, too kind, too kind.
of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Make sure you come back next week for Why So Serious?